What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Pro Wrestling Pulse on Talent Partner Quad. I am J-Man. On this edition of the Pulse, going to give you our WWE Extreme Rules 2013 review. Obviously, if any of you guys caught our live reaction video late last night, early this morning, whatever the hell you want to say.
Depends on where you're at in the country.
We did attend that live in our hometown of St. Louis. And if you would have saw that, we'll tell you the same thing that we said there. This show is fucking trash. Outside of the two things, Revolving the Shield was the only two things we really gave a shit about, which were great to see. Outside of that, extremely predictable night of a lot of action that really, to say was extreme would be fucking ridiculous to say. Because, I mean, I think we called it mildly violent action, I think, throughout the match.
We called it a Raw.
Yeah, basically. They ran through it, and then the stuff
ran through it.
The stuff they didn't run through was just fucking
wish they should
wish they would have ran through, exactly. Some of the stuff that they shouldn't have ran through, they ran through, and the stuff they should have ran through, they didn't. That just is a fucking setup for just a complete shit show. And as I said in the live reaction, our St. Louis curse for WWE pay-per-views has continued. I know the Elimination Chamber one was pretty fun to go to. Royal Rumble was obviously something we were all looking forward to going to for a very long time, and what was a fun show, but still overall was one of the shittiest Rumbles ever in my eyes. But we're gonna run this down for you. Before that, we'll talk about some of the live shit. I don't say stuff, I say shit like a hard ass. This is the first show we went to, at least me, Ryan, and Robert. Quaddy's was the first one since our Royal Rumble back in 2012. First one since the 1000th Raw we went to. They announced this show here. We got hella late to the last show. Got there, thankfully, on time and at a good time, finally. We got Robert's shit under control, so we got there on time and everything. Outside of Ryan taking the longest time at the gas station like he's at a fucking bank to change his change out. Jesus, fuck.
How the balls in the arena.
Good lord. I mean, it was like the hottest arena I have ever been in for probably anything inside of a fucking arena.
Two hot reasons. There's a lot of fun looking women.
There was, exactly.
A lot of fun women. And
younger one, too.
Yeah, but fucking like, we were at a hockey arena. We were at where the Blues play, and it was hotter than balls. Like, I had times where I had to get up and start walking because my balls were sticking in my legs.
It was, too soon. It was fucking ridiculous. It was just a damn swamp in there, and I mean, it was hotter than it normally is in St. Louis. I think it was in the 90s or whatever. It's normally like 87 or something like that or whatever. It's good to finally have some hot weather. The pool will be opening soon. We'll be hitting that shit up.
We'll make sure our phones are out of our pockets.
God damn it, yeah. I'll be sure to do that. Yeah, that was my bad. Too soon. But yeah, it was hotter than fucking that arena. It was just ridiculous. Not even before any pyro went off. It was just hotter than shit. I was like, God damn, this is ridiculous in here. But yeah, outside of that stuff, they had the little pre-show thing set up. Had the entrance, had the ring, the section over here, and I think we were like two sections over. Really good seats. We always end up in the kind of same spot or whatever. Had my dad over here, and fucking my grandma went to the show. As I said, everything revolves around wrestling when it comes to J-Man's family. But they had the pre-show set up, and they had Mick Foley, Titus O'Neil, and Wade Barrett. Just a fucking random collection of people. And they stayed up there for the beginning portion of the first part of the show, and then they came back for like I think sub-main and main. And we're up there, and you had the Foley chants and shit, and all that kind of stuff.
At the point where... I'll talk about later about those people up there.
Yeah. But yeah, they had all the pre-show. They did the pre- and post-show up there. So that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty cool thing that they're doing. Makes it seem, more special. It wasn't deserving here. Really wasn't even deserving of WrestleMania either. The last two pay-per-views, just goddamn. But it's pretty cool. They got that up there. And then they had the pre-show match that lasted like fucking 4 minutes with Miz and Cody.
Literally, what time did that start? Like quarter?
It started at like 6:50.
Yeah.
And it was over at like 6:54. I was like, good lord, what the hell was that for? Had that. I mean,
seemed like they were running behind on a lot of stuff at the beginning of the show.
They were, yeah, because they didn't have every show that I have ever been to WWE wise. They always have where Lillian will come out. If you guys have ever been to a show, obviously tons of you guys probably have. You ever been to a show? They're always like, "Oh, we're gonna be on the air in 2 minutes. Get your signs and whatever, all that kind of shit." They didn't say anything. They literally just did the pre-show. They did. I think it's because it was all airing on YouTube or whatever, so they didn't want to do just for the live thing. They wanted to keep it and make it seem like it was kind of kind of the atmosphere on the pre-show, maybe like an awards show kind of thing where they show the audience and waiting for the show and all this kind of shit. So I guess they want to do that instead of just make it just specifically for the live show. So yeah, that kind of shit. I mean, the crowd was pretty much into it. throughout the night. St. Louis is one of the biggest facey fucking douche-ass fucking... God, I just... fucking hate our city when it comes to fan-wise. I think we're one of the best, at least wrestling cities, and have some of the best history. But it's the current day, over the past, 10 years, we've just turned into the biggest facey fucking gay-ass fans. We were in a section full of them. Thought we weren't, realized we were after the dipshits behind us. But yeah, that's about it. Any other random shit you want to talk about? Good.
It doesn't deserve it.
Truly. We're going to run this card down for you. First matchup, we started off with Chris Jericho going up against Fandango. Really wasn't anything special at all. Great to see Jericho get the win here. I think we both predicted that in the preview. Like we said, it is sometimes they'll just... you'd think that Jericho would just put guys over and just, make them look good, which, the Fandango's going to go nowhere. I'm sorry, people that just love to look like complete fucking retards and do this fucking... It's so fucking old. The only thing that's going to get over in this entire Fandango thing is Summer fucking Rae. Good Lord Almighty. That's literally all we paid attention to the entire fucking time. It had Quaddy's attention, as you could tell. And it had our attention, my attention as well, because it was fucking tremendous. Go right on ahead. Steal my line.
I'll be the mayor of that. Said it.
Good one.
Dude, she's a split, and we literally saw ass.
It was beauty.
We saw her walking out, and I was like, oh, she's just gonna walk out, and then she's a dancer, because I don't watch her all. Because I don't watch the Fandango part, because it bores me. But, she walked out, I was like, oh, she's probably gonna go back. Literally, she was at, her ass was facing this whole time. I don't even know, I remember parts of the match. I
remember just her running around the ring. Yeah. That's all I remember.
Watching things jiggle, I'm fine. But, the best part of this whole match was when Jericho was sitting there waiting for Fandango. Just fucking feet up on the ropes, just laying there just waiting. Just come on, dude. This is just fucking stupid.
Jericho, hopefully he stopped wasting his time here and he moves on to something that he's deserving of getting into, because this really wasn't.
Maybe the bottom card.
Yeah, bottom for Fandango, maybe? Or are you talking Fandango needs to move the bottom card?
No, Jericho needs to go the world title, WWE title.
Oh, okay. I just said bottom of the card. I'm like, he doesn't need the top of it. Whatever. We have our sheet mixed up here. It's all good. But yes, he definitely needs to move up to the top.
For a title.
Where he needs to fucking go. Exactly. But Summer Rae, that's the only reason I give a shit about Fandango, because I don't give a fuck about him.
She's supposed to be an old former lingerie football player?
I think she's going to be in one, too.
She can just come wear lingerie for me.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, she could do it.
Dude, I'm really tempted to get her a picture, put it on a fucking wall or something.
Should do it, dude.
Just fucking
Should do it.
It'll be a sticky situation.
Next match, Chris Jericho won that match, by the way. Chris Jericho victorious in the opener for Extreme Rules.
We thought, okay, Jericho won this. This is gonna be a good night.
Well, it was the next, because it at least looked good here, too, as well.
The next match.
We had the United States Championship on the line when champion Kofi Kingston went up against Shield member Dean Ambrose.
So close.
We marked like motherfuckers throughout this entire match, throughout the entrance for the Shield.
He went on the wrong side of that section.
Bullshit. He was one section off from ours, and they all came down, too. Rollins and Reigns did it, too. Dean Ambrose getting the victory in this matchup and winning the United States Championship, which was a sign of things to come, obviously, for the rest of the Shield throughout this night. Just awesome to see just what they're going to be doing with the Shield and how they are just finally getting behind something, getting behind these young guys, which they failed with the Nexus, and they've done with other kind of shit.
With the core.
Yeah,
they got behind that, didn't they?
That's going to be just a trivia fact coming in the long run, because nobody's going to remember that shit.
The only reason I remember that is because core.
Yeah.
That's
Ezekiel Jackson?
Motherfucking Ezekiel. I'm out of the picture, Jackson.
Good one. I like that nickname. It should stay that way, hopefully. But yeah, great to see this. Dean Ambrose finally really getting to show his colors and get to kind of, show some personality into this matchup where he's been kind of just having to play the whole, member of the Shield thing. He gets to actually show his side of what he, is, and we've seen it. We saw it in the tag match as well with Rollins and Reigns really showing the individualistic kind of nature of their work ability in the ring. And, Ambrose doing the crossface chicken wing and doing a, underhook suplex off the top, which is awesome to see. So just a lot of great stuff, and you're going to continue to see great stuff into the future with all three of these guys, including Dean Ambrose here with the the new United States champion. in this matchup. The Shield all came out to celebrate after that. Great moment. We were like one of the like probably 6 people in our section just marking like motherfuckers because some people just do not give a shit about the Shield, but you're going to have to start giving a shit about the Shield because they ain't going anywhere. And Dean Ambrose, your new United States champion.
People behind us were really getting on my nerves during the match. Like, Kobe should win. Kobe
What
should
the
win.
fuck are these fans?
Yeah. Like, J-Man pretty much called him out on it. He goes, they're going to be around for a while. The only place they're going to go is up. Because WWE finally has faith in these 3 guys. I understand Dean Ambrose. I understand Seth Rollins. I'm getting used to Roman Reigns. You have to get used to everything. You can't just be like, I only like these 2 guys.
I don't accept this.
Yeah. That match was literally probably the best match of the night. And that was the second match on the card. So, you knew where that was going. It was just... People don't understand good wrestling. They're only there for the faces.
People don't understand wrestling, period. A lot of people just don't even... New Age fans, they don't even know what the fuck they're looking at sometimes.
True.
They probably saw that cross-faced chicken wing and thought something fucking weird was going... What the fuck is he fucking... What's going on here?
It probably looked like he was botching it, but...
Wrestling moves, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. All WWE current fans are worried about is the John Cena and wearing all his shirts and his gear, and... Which really another thing that pissed me off is fucking shirt quality there. That really pissed me
Didn't
off.
have a Cesaro shirt, you fuckers.
Didn't have my prime
PTPs.
Motherfucker, I was so pumped for that motherfucker. I had a
You should have went and talked to Titus and said, what the fuck,
I had
man?
a whistle in my pocket ready to go.
Was it your rape whistle? Maybe.
I don't have a rape whistle.
Sure.
My life's boring. Nobody
That's
wants
right.
anything.
No one wants to rape you. You just want to go surfing. Ryan wants to skateboard. You want to surf.
You want to go in the hood and the white tee.
It's the only shirt that can fit me, man. I have like 4 shirts that fit me now. Every other fucking 500 of my shirts don't fit.
Okay, let's just skip this next match.
We should. But Dean Ambrose, your new United States champion, and
I'm fine with Kobe Dean
Oh
Ambrose.
yeah, Kobe's great, and maybe if they feud that and continue it.
I'm fine with that.
All for it.
At least you put it on a young guy and can start bringing him.
And
up.
it's great to see 2 young guys with each other, not the generic old guy with the young guy or whatever, and all this kind of shit. It's great to see 2 young guys get out there and get to work. And I think if we get to see more of Ambrose and Kingston, I think it would be some.
And I think
more
people will start understanding me like, oh shit, what is this? Let's look up Dean Ambrose, see what's on the YouTube.
Yep. It's the same thing that happened with all those kind of guys, the Punks and the Bryans, once they started realizing, like, holy shit, where did this come from? And then they find out, and it's like, whoa, that just blew my mind.
I think WWE needs to do that with a couple guys down in
NXT. Exactly. Next up, like Quaddy said, we should probably just skip this, but we'll go ahead and talk about it for your viewing pleasure.
I filled my part in this match.
That's right. Robert did as well. We have the strap match between Mark Henry and Sheamus. Had all the little lights up in the corner and shit.
Like we're playing hockey?
Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing, Quaddy and Robert made a promise in his preview. Be sure to check out it. He'll probably be doing a review. Pro Wrestling. What the fuck is his show?
Pro Wrestling Fan Show.
Pro Wrestling Fan Show. He'll probably be doing a review that might be up either Monday night, Tuesday. I don't fucking know. Whenever this gets up. I don't even know when this gets up. It'll probably be around the same time. What the fuck was I talking about? That's right. I don't know how I forgot that.
Such a slobber knocker.
Yeah, Quaddy and Robert went up and Quaddy got some nachos.
Worst idea known to man.
Not a good idea for Quaddy there. Had the red peppers on it. I was intrigued by the red peppers.
You know how sad it is? We're talking about red peppers on my nachos instead of this match.
It's not really sad. It's really not.
Robert eating something warm when you're already hot.
Yeah, when you're hotter than fuck. That was a bad idea.
Literally, my shirt looked like I just ran 13 miles. It was just like sweat. Luckily, I didn't wear I was gonna wear my You Can't Wrestle shirt, and I was like, this match, I'll wear my Daniel Bryan one. And literally, I had pit stains. Looked like I got done working out for 12 days. Worst idea ever.
There was immense perspiration coming from Quaddy.
But then, whenever everybody was leaving, it smelled like a fucking gym class full of fat people.
Right when we walked in the arena, it smelled like prison sex. It really did.
And then when everybody was leaving, it smelled like dirty pussy.
It did. A hint of fish as well. Hint of fish. I'm going to go with cod.
Cod or cock?
No, not cod. Cod.
Cod.
Fresh cut cod. Long John Silver's. There you go. Get some. Have it. Get money.
Next match.
No, Robert fulfilled his promise and got chicken fingers. Because that's...
Motherfucker, he mouthed
Motherfucker loves some chicken fingers. Yeah, me and Robert marked like motherfuckers for Mark Henry's entrance. We were just gyrating in the middle of the aisle.
No, that was you and Ryan.
Idiots. Oh, right. Who did I say?
You and Robert. You humped Robert.
Yeah.
And Robert almost fell downstairs.
Yeah, we borderline raped Robert when he was going for his chicken fingers. But we got with it on that. So, Sheamus getting the victory in this strap match. How the fuck did he do it? They all touched all three, and then like he fell off his back because he was carrying him, and then he like bro kicked him, and then he hit the post.
Oh, sorry.
This is really fucking bad. This was bad.
You know how we said at the beginning of the show, matches were drug out? Like, I went and got food, and then we came back, and the arena...
You were just praying it was over.
No, the arena was dead silent.
Yeah.
Like, we're like, Robert's like, I wonder if somebody died. Well, we would kind of hope so. But no, we came back, and they were still hugging and struggling and hugging and chugging and fucking football.
Good one. That it?
I just wanted to maybe marry that titty city.
You gotta stop stealing the shit, man. Come on.
Kicking ass, sucking dick, eating pussy.
You said that wrong. That's alright. Sheamus, didn't see that coming, winning that match up there.
I just hope this feud's over. I hope a lot of these feuds are over.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Next up, we had the number one contenders I Quit match for shot at the world title. Dolph Ziggler's world title. We have Alberto Del Rio going up against Jack Swagger. This one started out and it was all right, and then it got to the finish, and then it's like, what are you doing? You just fucking don't need to do that. They had the thing where Ricardo was gonna throw the Talon for Del Rio when he was stuck in the ankle lock, and fucking Coulter came over and threw it in when the ref wasn't looking, and all this bullshit. Hey, they had a fucking monitor out there.
Instant replay. Finally
somebody threw the challenge flag and
They called a timeout. All the refs huddle.
Let me go fucking huddle. Let's go look at the replay. Coulter.
Yeah.
Coulter threw
right
it
there.
in. You go. Let's restart. All right, here we go, guys. We're good to go. Let me turn my mic on. We're gonna restart this match. Illegal formation on the heel manager. Redo. After that, Del Rio, I think, locking Swagger and the cross arm breaker, and then had his leg locked too, and Swagger said I quit, and Del Rio, the number one contender for the world title. Like I said, I don't know if I did say it in the preview, but I think it'll probably end up in another triple threat anyway. We could probably see a payback, which me and Ryan were talking about. We just do not want to see any of these guys versus Dolph Ziggler. Ryan made the mention of hoping Rey Mysterio comes back, maybe doing Rey and Dolph, which I think would be a great idea. I think that would be some really good stuff if they if they split up Team Hell No, which we'll get to. No spoilers there; it's already happened. If they end up splitting up Team Hell No, I'd love to see Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan. I think that would be some fucking awesome.
I wouldn't mind seeing Daniel Bryan and Rey Mysterio feud.
Yeah, that would be great too. Randy Orton as well would be another good one you could throw in there with Dolph, but Del Rio and Swagger just seems so fucking done. And it really hasn't been done, but it just seems like it's.
It seems like it got really drug out, especially after WrestleMania.
It does, and it just seems like it's like no one gives a fuck. So, I mean, with all the fucking BS with the towel shenanigans and just the booking that they decided to do with there, it was just kind of like, come on. It's like you could have made that. If they had just went to the finish with what they were going to do with Del Rio and having him with the cross arm breaker and add like 5 minutes of just more wrestling into that instead of the bullshit that they did there, which is just, we'll get to some other booking decisions and shitty fucking stuff that they did at the end of this card, but... Del Rio, your new number one contender for the world title, and then I Quit match.
Mediocre match. Like Jimmy said at the beginning, I was really into it. Like, this is going to be good. This is I Quit match. Most of those are going to be interesting. A lot of chair shots, a lot of different things. And then we got to the towel, and then there's a bucket, and then I kind of lost interest. Because, like, the whole instant replay thing was just like, what did they do? Like... I was sitting there, I was like, okay, they're trying to make fun of something here, or what, just, no, they actually had instant replay.
Like Phase 1 of this show, insulting our intelligence. We'll get to the biggest one.
Like J-Man said,
good Lord.
Whenever, I don't know, I see triple threat, I see fatal four-way, I see a singles match, I really just hope somebody new comes into that world title match.
Our biggest hope is Dolph gets healthy and he's ready to go soon.
Yeah, I don't want another number one contender for a number one contender for a number one contender match.
Yeah, because I loved it when, I think it was on a SmackDown before Extreme Rules. You had Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter coming out. Zeb Coulter's like, "We'll come this Sunday. Jack Swagger's America will come true when he becomes the number one contender. Well, when you guys were #1 contender going into WrestleMania, you said that was going to only happen if you won the world titles. It's like, what? Shut the fuck up. It's like, so, yeah, Zeb Coulter talking about the IRS and, like, C-SPAN bullshit. I'm like, who gives a fuck?
You start making fun of the Cardinals, and there was a Go Cardinals chant halfway through this match.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, but because it was in our section.
Oh, was it?
Me and Brian started it.
Oh, nice.
I was just like, you're going to do a Go Cardinals chant during a I Quit match. That's how interesting that match was.
Fuck it.
Next.
Del Rio, your #1 contender in that match up there. Next up, we had the Tornado Tag match for WWE Tag Titles. Yeah, I didn't say Texas.
Good. Oklahoma had one today.
Champion. Dude, what are you going to be, a meteorologist? Fuck, man. You're up on your shit.
I read things once in a blue moon.
There it is. Was it blue last night? Was the moon blue?
I don't know. I was down here.
Good point. We were listening to basketball. I like the way they dribble up and down the court.
Dude, literally, in Robert's car, it was us three and Robert. Ryan, us two, and then Robert, whatever. But literally, we were in the hood, and we literally had, like, gangster rap rolling in there. Like,
we were fucking banging.
We were banging for something. Banging for some shanging. I don't know what the fuck.
Ryan's gonna pull our gangster card from us. He's the gangster of our group, so we can't. With his Nautica Blue cologne.
But see, my life's boring, and I don't do anything.
Right. We don't. I mean, we are gonna go play video games after this, probably. We need to finish our game. Carp was doing good.
Yeah, I got some Taco Bell to eat.
He does have that to eat. I got some more home runs to hit.
So we better speed through this. So we don't get a speeding.
I enjoyed this. This quite possibly might have been my favorite match of the night. It was short, but I mean, I love the tornado element. Whenever you get that, it ends up kind of just turning into a spotty kind of matchup. But with the guys that were in there, when you got fucking Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan and fucking. I mean, you got those guys in there, and they pretty much worked together for 75% of the match, which is what we were all hoping for, because, I mean, good lord, started up an ROH chant during all that kind of shit, had, classic Bryan shit going back and forth, amazing matches that Bryan Danielson and Tyler Black had back in the day in Ring of Honor, amazing. I could go back and watch those all day. But as we saw with the United States title match with Dean Ambrose, we kind of could predict what was going to happen here, and this was something that we were happy to see predictable. With the Shield coming out on top and new tag champions, Team Hell No, and their long title run since last September. Dropping the titles here with their immensely long title run that I did not even see coming and going that far, which was crazy as hell. But Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, the new tag champions there, they got the new, and we kind of could see the finish coming with that setup that they do with Roman bringing Daniel Bryan up, and then Tyler been using that fucking knee drop, man. He's like all about that knee. Did a bunch of springboards in this matchup, and they had that jump off the top and do that knee strike off the top, which was awesome to see.
Back ahead.
Great stuff. And the Shield winning there, and had Ambrose come out, all celebrate with all the titles. If we took pictures anymore, that would probably be the only thing we'd put up there the whole fucking time with all the titles and them celebrating, which was fucking awesome to see. We were marked like motherfuckers. I think right when they got the pin, because we were standing up when they were going for the finish. We're like, oh, thank God, they got like their own new finish move and shit. We jumped up and fucking went to celebrate, and Ryan punched me in the fucking back of the head. He's like, oh shit, are you alright, dude? I'm like, it's all good. The Shield's fucking doing their shit. So that was fucking awesome to see that, and the Shield just dominant as fuck here at Extreme Rules, and Rollins and Reigns winning the tag titles in this matchup.
Yeah, great match. Second, probably the Shield match.
The Shield's matches, exactly.
But I'm actually going to pull a card from Robert right here, and I agree with him. There needs to be another person in this. You had three guys, and like he said in his preview, you have the Four Horsemen, you have Evolution. Those are all four people in the group. We need somebody else in this faction.
Who would you want? Do you want a young guy? Would you want an older guy?
Established guy? You can go with the established guy, but I wouldn't mind seeing a younger guy coming up, like a Richie Steamboat Jr., Cassius Ohno.
Richie Steamboat is just Richie Steamboat.
Is it?
Because Ricky Steamboat. Yeah, he's got a different name. Sounds similar.
Yeah, but Steamboat, Ohno, Cesaro.
Bray Wyatt. We saw We Want Bray sign there. Whoever that was, if you're watching, that was pretty damn cool.
There's a lot of guys you can bring up from NXT that can do it. You could bring in Sarah Del Rey and have her be the manager.
That would be fucking awesome.
Just somebody where you could have, like... I'm glad you have the three, but I'm tired of six-man tag in this.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind, I don't know, you need to do something with this, because they're so hot right now, and if you start, like, putting somebody, like, stupid in, like, I swear to God, if they put Ezekiel Jackson in this, I will fucking just punch somebody. if you put somebody established in there, where they can just carry.
Like we were saying, I mean,
like
Punk is obviously the
Bryan,
most
a Randy
guy
Orton.
that makes the most sense.
I'm not gonna say those three really, or a young guy.
Yeah.
Just go with those guys and just see what happens. Or have Paul Heyman be the manager.
Yeah, that would be the shit.
Because I don't think Lesnar's going to be doing much after.
Let's hope not.
Because according to some kids during this Lesnar match, he needs a knee replacement.
A 7-year-old kid. I was like, a 7-year-old kid know what the fucking knee replacement even is.
Brock doesn't need knee replacement.
I think he pulled his PCL. He needs to have knee replacement surgery on a ligament. It's like, what? You're like 7. What the fuck? Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, your new tag team champions there.
Not upset.
Shield dominant as hell. Awesome to see that. And it'll be
I
interesting.
may have to get a Shield shirt for this.
It'll be interesting to see, but you can't get it if you're at a live event because, we don't sell that shit. Fucking assholes. It'll be interesting to see, like Quaddy said, if they do end up maybe adding something else to the Shield, or if they just keep it with a 3 and, roll on something new with having a singles champion in there and the tag champions in there. Should be some great stuff to see with the Shield. Really, until CM Punk comes back, until Dolph Ziggler comes back, the Shield is the only thing that fucking is we give a fuck
and
about. Jericho, if he ends up doing anything, which he'll probably fucking go away, which would be shitty.
Yeah, the band.
Next up, we're not going to call this an Extreme Rules match. We're going to call it a mildly violent get-together.
Mildly violent. Yeah,
get-together. Yeah.
I couldn't, like a patty cake game?
Yeah, they could have just did there and just played checkers with each other, something, whatever. It would have been mostly, I mean, it's when you get into a match and there's like 3 minutes in and you're doing rest holds in the middle of the ring in an Extreme Rules match, you could pretty much do whatever the hell you want. We had an Extreme Rules match between Randy Orton and The Big Show. Randy Orton in his hometown of St. Louis obviously got a huge pop.
Oh, Jesus.
That's how it is.
And the Shield got a big pop. That was the other one.
They did, yeah, and they got a lot of props. Got some Ambrose chants that we should have started. Nobody fucking, I don't think we ever started. We carried along with everybody else. That was
we had a CM Punk chant.
Too legit. We did during another match. We'll get to because good lord, we're missing a lot of people there. Yeah, a big pop for Randy. Nobody gives a shit about the Big Show, obviously. Getting this win, I think he just regularly RKO'd him. He then RKO'd him on a chair, and then he set it up in the corner. And I was sitting there talking to Quad. I'm like, dude, he's not gonna fucking punt him. He hasn't punted him since he's been heel. He hasn't, punted anybody. They were talking about, they don't want to do it because of the concussions in football and other sports, and they don't want to, show head trauma to fucking whatever the fuck.
I called it.
He came back and he's like, dude, he's gonna kick him. I'm like, dude, he's gonna get up and probably do the fucking knockout punch or some bullshit or whatever. And he went in and fucking kicked him and punted him. I was like, damn, I haven't seen that in, I would say, probably since 2009. Good lord.
Maybe Big Show's going away now.
Maybe, because that's what happens when somebody gets fucking kicked in the skull. People go bye-bye.
That's selling a move.
That is true. Unlike what the people in the next match, which we'll get to, can't do. But yeah, Randy Orton getting the win there in his hometown. He was pumped as a motherfucker. I mean, he was feeling it, and deservingly so. I mean, he's our St. Louis guy to a T. So great to see Randy Orton there, but it's not great to see him as he should be as a fucking heel. I mean, he's going in as a viper, venomous fucking guy, kicking people in heads. But after the match, he's gonna go, kiss his daughter and kiss some babies and fucking high five everybody. No, that's fucking retarded. Randy Orton getting the win in this Extreme Rules match, if you want to call it that.
No, I don't.
I don't either.
Very boring match. Randy was literally feeling the crowd, he was going off how crazy it was getting. We had a little girl in front of us marking out like a little bitch. Yeah. It was a good match. That punt, I felt it coming. I don't know why. Maybe because again, I'm gonna get this feud over with finally. Gonna do something good with Orton. Gonna turn Orton heel. Just do something out of this match.
Something intriguing.
But it was nice to see Orton, his family in the front row. I didn't realize it until after the match. I didn't see Cowboy. Did you see the Cowboy?
Didn't see Cowboy. It's probably it was his wife and his daughter.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the Orton win.
Yeah. Randy Orton going to win in the mildly violent get-together there. Oh, my lord.
Okay, I think I'm done here.
We were done when we got to this match in the preview for obvious reasons, and you'll see why it was obvious.
Do you want to do that again?
I really don't. I mean, I kind of want to shit on it, though. Yeah. Next up, we had the Last Man Standing match for the WWE Championship.
It wasn't very fun.
Featuring champion John Cena going up against someone. I'm not going to say. Doesn't deserve to
Gilbert.
Doesn't deserve to be said. That'd have been better, probably.
That'd have been funny.
By far. Oh, God. Just...
Want me to go first? I feel it.
It's up to you, man.
I'll knock it out. Okay. When you have a last man standing match, and you start doing like finishers, and you stand up after the finisher, there's only one guy that can really do that, and that's the Undertaker. But whenever you don't sell like moves, and like you magically, oh motherfucker, I got attitude adjustment, F you, whatever the fuck he calls it now, and I'm gonna stand up. Yeah, man. Like, literally, people around us were, like, fucking marking like fairies. And our whole group, I don't know about Robert.
I was like...
I was sweating my balls off. I was actually counting light bulbs in the ceiling.
Looking at the blues banners.
Looking at those.
Yeah.
Reminiscing.
Walking through the park and reminiscing.
That's right, I was.
LRB, son.
But, I just lost all focus after this match. Except for the intro. Or the entrance for John Cena. If you saw that and we were on there, thank God they didn't edit it out. Just us being assholes.
We're just being retarded. It was fun. I really hope it's on the fucking show, though.
That'd been the greatest thing.
It's gonna be
great. I would have made this show probably about a half a step better.
A little bit. Yeah. Like Quaddy said, this
I didn't even get to the finish because that was the worst part.
Oh, yeah, you want to talk about that?
No, not really.
Alright, I'll get to it if you want me to.
Go ahead.
God, this was fucking garbage. Just... John Cena has been known for, being the guy who, obviously, is Super Cena. He doesn't sell shit. You ran into an opposition of not selling. Good Lord almighty. I mean... The motherfucker got FU'd through a goddamn table and was up in like 4 seconds and did the finish to see. I'm like, God, he just doesn't understand timing or just transition or fucking any dynamic of match quality. He has nothing. He does not. He so needs to just have a time machine so he could go back to like 1984 and he will think he is in heaven because he doesn't need to do any wrestling ability then because when he's in there with Hulk Hogan and fucking all those motherfuckers and Ultimate Warrior and Andre the Giant. You don't need fucking any of that shit. Just be in there and be a big-ass motherfucker that shoots shit up his ass to look like a fucking dipshit.
Up the asshole or the taint?
Whatever. Anything.
Or the butt cheek?
Something like that. This was fucking trash. We knew it was going to be fucking trash. The finish was just whatever. Like...
Oh, I forgot the best part.
Good Lord.
Oh, God.
I mean, are you talking about the girl that was, like, freaking out?
No, that...
She's about to cry, dude.
That and, the finish... I'll just tell you. If you didn't see it, he went through lights, and we all thought he died, which I wish he did. And then they started a Foley chant, and Foley turned around and pointed like...
No, come on, guys.
Dude,
you need to look at this.
Like, literally...
He's, like, trying to sell it, even though he realizes, like, this is trash.
Freaking Foley fell off a fucking Hell in a Cell, went through the Hell in a Cell, been fucking through...
This was nothing compared to that.
Yeah, this is a fucking tea party compared to that.
I mean, yeah.
Jesus, like...
I mean, Ryback put him through an electrical set, and, like, sparks came out.
But, literally, this little girl in front of us looked like she was about to fucking, like, piss herself.
It was like the reverse of the Miz girl, who was all pissed off. Like, she was like, are they gonna be... So who won the match? She's like, no one got up. Like,
and then there's people talking behind us. I think Cena won.
I don't know. Well, he's the one who got up. I'm like, God damn it.
That's really when
It's all WWE's fault for fucking insulting all of our intelligence.
See, I can handle a lot of stupidity, but whenever you start fucking insulting me or the people I hang out with, you've seen my rages, you've seen me yell. That is where I'm just like, what the fuck are you thinking? And then you put this as sub-main. You knew the main event was going to be garbage. But, come on now. You're going to go through a fucking light. Does that mean Cena's going to come back drunk?
He'll be drunk.
Or is it going to be high?
At least be 2 weeks. I think he'll be drunk.
Is it going to be 2 weeks drunk? Yeah, what about Ryback? This is just going to...
Oh, he'll be fine. He was probably up, like, just eating tires.
He's probably fucking just...
He was just over in the corner, just fucking dude. I'm fucking ready to just go fucking fuck a door or something, or whatever I do.
I'm going to go see my daddy Goldberg.
That's right. This is so fucking bad. And just, like... Doing the generic, like, oh, we gotta get his neck braced, and, like, it's not fucking, God, it's just so, we're so past that. We're so past the fucking drawn-out bullshit like that. Just get the fuck past that. I mean, we're all not 5-year-old fucking believe everything that is seen in front of our faces. It's like, give us a glimpse of fucking reality for just like 2 seconds. I mean, like, we're not all fucking retarded here, and they're just so insulting. We had to sit there for like however long that spot took to get over, because I mean, it was fucking dead. There's some fucking retards like 3 aisles over chanting that was awesome. Did you guys see something wrong? Like, did Summer Rae come out and flash you, like, just in the bottom of the row? Because that would have been fucking awesome.
Did Summer Rae come flashing everybody?
Yeah, that's what I said. What did I say? Summer? What the
I don't know.
I don't even know what I said. That would have been awesome. We would have chanted that. What we saw, we were just saying, what the fuck? What? Huh?
I sat there.
We literally sat. We thought it was over. We're like, okay, so where they set up the next match? We look on the screen, they're like bracing John Cena's neck. We're like, God damn it. Like, we've seen this so many fucking times, and we're so sick and tired of seeing it.
Really, what I think it came down to, I think that whole CM Punk injury, okay, or him leaving, the whole backstage shit, okay, very upsetting. They had to find somebody, and then the only person obviously, they probably started walking in the locker room, and they heard Ryback yelling, oh, let's do Ryback. That makes sense.
I would have rather them walk on the street on, like, the nearest crack house and find somebody to fucking face John Cena besides Ryback.
Literally?
Good lord.
I think I could have done better.
I know you could have. You would have made it entertaining. You would have sold some shit. God damn.
Even if I was going to sell shit, I would have told Cena what was up and him in his jorts.
Yeah, I probably would have did that too. But just...
Because I would have had him in my corner because he's my fucking manager.
Not to mention, how many times did John Cena fuck a corner in this matchup? Every time he got up, he started like...
Oh, God, corner fucking...
Like, he was having him some corner, son.
I think there's a glory hole in that corner.
Ooh, goody.
Horny swoggle was...
Horny swoggle. Just stop insulting our intelligence, because it's getting fucking
Give me
old.
something better.
It's getting fucking really old.
If I'm going to buy a ticket, and I'm going to see this... I don't think a lot of people are going to want to go back.
I mean, we're going to watch Raw tonight, and John Cena's going to come out in a fucking neck brace or
He's
some
gonna
shit.
Come out in a fucking bodysuit.
Made it through Ryback. What am I going to do? I'm going to kick his ass. It's like, so fucking good lord. Like, stop
Maybe
it.
turn heel. Do something that will fucking just surprise us. Not do the same fucking dot-to-dot, fucking basic shit we've seen for how many years now?
Forever. So yeah, that John Cena's still champion from no one being able to be the last man standing. So what is it going to end in? A fucking, we'll shoot you in the head whoever fucking loses match?
Ambulance match.
Good luck, ambulance match. Damn it.
Match.
Next up, we had the main event. Thought they could have flip-flopped it, but obviously with the finish they wanted to do in the WWE title match, they didn't want to make that main because, you know, that would have left a sour taste in everybody's mouth. God, that's a fucking understatement. We had a steel cage match between Triple H and Brock Lesnar. Had Brock come out, Tripp come out during Brock's entrance. I talked to numerous people that were pissed off because they didn't get to see Triple H's entrance because at least they could have saw something good in this matchup. It was just okay. I mean, it really wasn't anything. I mean, it was a cage match. Brock Lesnar, Triple H had the outside shit with Heyman, which could have expected. Had this sledgehammer that they painted silver and put up on the top for Tripp. It's just like, what the fuck? Had that come into play. I don't even know how the finish went because no one gave a fuck. Like after that, I guess everybody was so just traumatized by what happened to John Cena. We'll have to just wait for Raw tomorrow and see if he's gonna be okay. Fucking St. Louis dipshits. Numerous bads last night. We did some bad. Because, good lord, they deserved it. Yeah, I think it ended with, like, Heyman low-blowed Tripp, and then they hit him with a sledgehammer, and then did an F5, I think, and then pinned him, and whatever. And Triple H basically was just doing the exact same thing he did at last year's SummerSlam. Like he was damn near going to cry and shit after he lost, which this feud is just so fucking pointless, and just thank God it's over. We hope. Tripp will probably just go backstage. Brock, who knows what the hell he's going to do. Continue wearing his Jimmy John jack-off pants and doing what he do. Yeah, this is an okay cage match to really cap off a great night of action.
They got a new cage.
They did get a new... I totally forgot about that. They got a new cage.
Lily, I think that's the best part of the whole thing.
It was a fancy-looking cage.
They had WWE
logos and shit on it? Yeah.
What I think about Jimmy John thing is, I think he has to wear those.
I think he does too. I think he's still sponsored from
that's what I think. Because I don't think he wants to wear those. What I think Lesnar should do is knock off Ryback. and have him and Cena feud again. I'm fine with that. Give me something more than Ryback. Give me something that will want me to watch the next pay-per-view. Even though it's in Chicago and we may go, but still up in the air. But give me something that will catch my attention. Don't give me this, oh, John Cena went through hell and he's going to come back and be a super-duper champion. I'm so tired of that. I know money sell, or fucking John Cena sells shit, but the money that's coming out of for the John Cena gear, or the younger kids, is coming from parents. Once a certain age, once you hit that certain age where you're just like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck am I watching this dude in jorts wrestling and thinking he went through a table and he went through hell and back and he went through electricity and he's gonna come back and still be a champion. That's what kills fans. That's what makes people not want to watch him. And then you get to the people like J-Man, myself, and Robert, and Ryan, and B-Daddy J, and Kristen, and the people who know what the fuck is going on.
Guys do.
And you guys too. And the fans that want to see something good. The fans that want to leave the arena with their jaws just, what the fuck just happened? Not, oh my god, what the fuck did we just watch? Give me something that I want to go to work the next day, or whenever I call J-Man. We'll want to talk about something good. Something that where we want to watch Raw. Where we're sitting there counting down the time. Okay, we got a couple hours to walk Raw. We can do this. Don't give me this shit where you're just like, oh, okay, Cena's going to come out and be a super-duper champion. Then we're going to go on with...
Yeah, because we can pretty much predict everything that's going to happen on Raw.
Exactly, because it's so point... Dot to dot to dot.
Yeah.
Give me something that will make me...
Go that way. Don't go that way. Let's go this way or that way.
Give me the attitude... Not even the attitude era. Give me the, 2000 era. Give me the 2000... Towards the end of the attitude era, where Raw was 2 hours, and it was 2 hours of godness, where you left, where Monday night, you're just sitting there, when you go to bed, you're just like, what the fuck happened? Tuesday morning, when you go to school, you're so pumped to talk about what happened. Or when you go to work, you're so pumped to talk about it. Don't give me this 3 hours of drawn-out fucking shit. And that's what this was.
Yep.
You have some of the, okay, good guys, fucking Shield, great, fucking... The Tag House, great. Fucking Jericho, finally winning, doing something good. Last Man Standing, it could have been better, but we've seen worse. And then you go fucking, you start up here with Jericho winning, then you go up and down. Just fucking give me a straight shot. Either fucking all good, all poor, or all shit. I'm getting sick and tired of it. And I keep beating my head against the wall, trying to get the idea of we need more. And people are still buying into, oh my god, Cena went through the light and he could have died. Dude, he fell on a fucking mattress. And literally, when they went back there, he was still laying on the mattress. Whose job was that? Whose job was to take that mattress?
Somebody failed at their job.
Somebody fucking shit the bed on their job.
Shit the mattress. Shit the mattress.
Somebody shit the fucking mattress.
Yeah. It's just, I don't even, words can't even describe, really. It's just so fucking bland. Like, just whatever. Like Quad, he said it perfectly. It just, you gotta fucking, and I know the injuries and everything that are there with Punk being out and, Dolph being out and some things here and there that are locked up with, but there's really no excuse for what they should be doing. And a lot of it falls on creative, which is a fucking oxymoron, if I think that's the right word. Because they aren't creative by any means.
Don't give me this back behind stage politics shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, I know there's politics, there's favorites and shit. But son of a gun, when you have Cesaro sitting back there saying, oh, he's boring. And then we have to watch that John Cena Ryback
Yeah,
match.
because if you were to put John Cena in a last man standing match against Antonio Cesaro, we'd still be fucking, good lord, that'd be the fucking awesome.
See, if you put fucking Antonio Cesaro fucking against anybody worthwhile, like a fucking Antonio Cesaro versus Cassius Ohno, Antonio Cesaro versus fucking Daniel Bryan, fucking somebody, Antonio Cesaro versus Justin Gabriel, give me something that will go boom, 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 high fly, spot after spot, fucking, don't give him a spot fest, but fucking shit that'll fly it back and forth, like an X Division match. A cruiserweight match. Give me something. But when you have this Brock Lesnar and Triple H and fucking Triple H is off, got destroyed and blah blah blah. I'm getting to the point where I just don't want to watch anymore. I don't watch SmackDown. I read results for Raw.
He hears me, you know,
I
say how fucking Raw was. Hey, how was Raw?
Same shit, different week.
It's literally the same reaction every single fucking time. Whatever. It's like, we don't even. I mean, my dad just sit here. I mean, I've watched every Raw, fucking basically live since I was probably 7 years old, and I mean, it's lately where we'll just go watch shit on the DVR. We'll go watch the Cardinal game. We'll go watch. I'll just watch. It's like, who gives a fuck? Like, I don't even.
I know you can call us that fucking not wrestling fans or.
And there's a lot of people that are like, well, man, you guys are really. Seems like you're really down on wrestling. You guys should just take a break. Well, it's like. But we're still fucking. I'm gonna be wrestling fan till the day I die. I want to see it get through shit. I've been through shitty fucking times. Trust me, I've been there through the shit. And we've seen work ourselves out of it. It can take one thing, and then everything fucking changes. But it's like they just want to keep fucking going with their predictable ass fucking way, and nobody, not even the stupidest fucking retards that were a row in front of us, want to see that.
Goo.
They're too retarded to even find our videos.
I'm gonna laugh when one of them's our
They do. Oh, kick left, man! Wow, that was terrible. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry for all you people that are unfortunate retards. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I had some fucking Taco Bell and I can smell it.
That's right. This will now wrap up our WWE Extreme Rules 2013 review.
You can't even call it Extreme Rules. WWE
mildly violent
May
get-together. WWE's May pay-per-view 2013 review. For my partner Quaddy.
That's all I can call
I am J-Man, and thank you for watching another edition of Pro Wrestling Pulse, the Pulse, professional wrestling world.